classic movie at this point. 2002, Paul Thomas Anderson, Adam Sandler, Emma Watson. It's um, it's it's to me the definition of just kind of having this very, I guess, like artistic approach to both comedy and then romance at the same time, because the movie is very unorthodox, as you know, from both its
Yeah,
presentation to the, the film, like language the film has itself, and then its use of Adam Sandler. And it's interesting because I've grown up loving Adam Sandler.
same
There's
here.
a handful of comedic actors. And I'm not gonna go too much into in depth of comedic actors because I think you might have another comedic actor maybe make an appearance in your list, I'm guessing. Um, but Sandler's one of them. Loved Sandler my whole life. I've loved Sandler. From movies like, I mean, Happy Gilmore was, I think, one of my first introductions to him. Billy Madison.
Yeah.
So I've always loved like his humor. I've always loved his facial expressions.
Yeah.
His
I always
approach to
loved
comedic.
anger. Sorry to cut you off. I always loved
Yeah,
anger management when I was
yeah.
younger. Like
And you
that
and
was
you
my
introduced me to
favorite.
that movie.
Yeah.
Like you introduced me to that movie at length. I had seen like the first 10 minutes of that movie, but I've never seen like the whole thing.
Yeah.
Um, and he always makes me laugh. The guy always makes me laugh. What he does, like his physical comedy. So when I learned, back in 2015, when I was, you know, getting more going more in depth into Paul Thomas Anderson and his filmography, and I learned that he had he had an Adam Sandler movie. I was like, well, this is sticking out like a sore thumb against the There Will Be Bloods and the Masters. It's like this is really just coming out of nowhere. And so I remember watching that movie and just kind of being floored with how much I was laughing and with just the thematic ideas around romance and around love and around partnership.